Hey everybody, it's Cindy A. Lewis, and today I'm bringing you a vintage book haul and a few clearance items from Target. So first I want to show you the very cool vintage books that I found at my trading post that I got in my paper bag. So these books are really, really special. I love books. I have always loved books, and not that I don't like technology, I do, but there's just something about having the book in my hand. And the older that I get, the more appreciative I am of the books that are older and that share history. And if they could talk, you know, like what would they say? And then to make junk journals with them or to pass them along, it's very special because then it becomes something that we use all the time, and so it's really, really special to me. And you can see my cat, so he's investigating that paper bag. Anyway, so I wanted to show you the books that I found, and I'm trying to decide. I have several vintage books, whether to sell them, because I can't use them all. And so I'm thinking of possibly putting them for sale on my Instagram account. I know a lot of people do that. I haven't really done that before. So if you are interested in that, or you have any advice about that, let me know, because I do have a PayPal me account. I have a friends and family, and so we could, you know, transfer funds that way. But anyway, to get on with what I found. Okay, this is a Just Folks book. It's in really good shape. It's from 1917. And you can see the books are very aged. And this is, I believe it's just a poetry book. And whenever I find something inside that is like from a person or a note in here, or they've written their name in here, just makes it so very special. So I'm going to show you some of the pages, and the light is whitening it out quite a bit. These are really aged pages. So I'll show you. It is from 1917. So very cool. So I love that. And then I found this book. It's the World's Greatest Books. It's a very thick book. And this book is from printed in 1943. And it actually has pictures in it, which I find amazing. I know you can't really see, so I'll hold it up. But this book has just like information in alphabetical order, something on Theodore Roosevelt. I don't know if this is, no, it's just the story of my life. They're just stories that are in here. The life of Christ. So it says, being one publisher's selection of what might be considered the most popular literature published during the 20th century. So anyway, very cool book, and there are a lot of pages. Let's see how many. There are 1,140 pages. So it's a huge book. It's really neat. Then I found this Betty Crocker Easy Entertaining book, and I thought it is so cute. And it says how to have guests and enjoy them. And then there's a signature here, and it's dated Christmas of 1961. And I just have a hard time parting with this stuff. It's just so historical. So this is just got some recipes in it, and it's a guide to entertaining. Oh, and it's got some pictures I wanted to show you too, like pictures of what the recipe would look like. Look at this one. So anyway, this is really, really neat. And so I think it's, I don't know, I think they're just special. Okay, and then I found this book. It's Warrior of the Dawn, and it's in good shape too. This one is from let's see, The Adventures of Tharn. I haven't heard of Tharn before. 1943. And the pages are just really good shape. And they're very thick. You know how pages today seem to be really, really thin? These pages are very thick. And they're like soft, like really cool. So anyway, I just thought I loved it. And the pages are just so thick. It's just amazing. Anyway, so I found that book, and then I ran across this little calendar from 1967, and I just fell in love with it. It's an OG&E calendar, so if you're in a local area, you know that OG&E is our electric company, and then it actually even has some personal information in it, which there's no address or anything, but it's really neat. And then it has the calendar pages like this. And there's actually some writing in it. You can see installations. And then, let's see if there's anything else in here. Oh, and here's some addresses and phone numbers. Watch, I'm sure they're outdated by now. These are from a long time ago. So anyway, really cool little book. I also found some canasta cards, and I don't know when these are from because I can't seem to find a date on them. And if anyone knows how to date cards, I'd love to know. You can see the cards. I just love this because you know that's old. And the jokers have some writing on them, but there's not really dates. And it just says number 66 canasta at the bottom. So I don't know if that indicates it was 1966 or what. But the cards appear to all be here. And I just think it's really neat. And of course, I'm having a soft spot for certain things. So anyway, another thing that we found was really interesting. And it is from 1926. And this is a little New Testament and the Psalms. And it's from 1926, but it's in Japanese. And my nephew is taking Japanese, and I'm going to send this to him for his birthday because I thought he might find it very, very interesting to have. So it's a little, you know, it's like a little New Testament, but it's in Japanese, and it's really neat. So anyway, it's in good shape too. So I'm going to give that to him. But isn't that cool? 1926. All right. Okay, next I found this book. This is Five Little Pussycats. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this book or something similar, but this is from 1942, I think. I looked at it. Yeah. So it is amazing. And the art is so cool. The pages are really good shape. Some of the edges are kind of bad. But isn't this neat? Oh, I don't know. These books this time wowed me. Now, I love finding Life magazines because there's so many cool pictures and articles. I love to read, especially, you know, like the ads from the older days, not olden days, but older days of historical times in our past. And I love looking at this. And this one is from November 1988. So this isn't that old, but I did find some older ones. And this one is from October of 1944. Look at that. This is so amazing. So this is got some really neat pictures in it. I love the old ads. And I just am falling back in love with history. So anyway, isn't that neat? And they're just in really, really very good shape. Look at this one. I know. That's amazing. So I found that one from October 9th, 1944. And then I found this one with Spencer Tracy on the cover from 1945. This is the Life magazine, and it cost a whopping 10 cents back then. Of course, I think it costs way more than that just to print them. Look at the Niblets green giant. Isn't that cute? I know, these ads are amazing. I love the ads. And then the pictures and the cars, like here's a car ad for a new Pontiac. Anyway, it's stolen me, this vintage shopping. All right, so then I found a very, very special magazine. I found the Saturday Evening Post with the first birthday for the quintuplets. Now, when I was little, my sister was born right around the time that these quintuplets became really popular. And one of them's name was Kathy Jo. And when my sister was about to be born, I was telling my mom, I wanted my sister to be named Kathy. I wanted a baby Kathy. And let me show you which one is baby Kathy. It goes Maggie, Kathy. So this one's Kathy. And I'm gonna have to send her a picture of this. This one will not go anywhere. This one is very, very special to me. So this is from 1964. My sister was born in July of 1965. So very, very special magazine. The last magazine that I picked up is actually a McCall's Needlework. And not because I want to do the needlework, but because this is from 1956. You can see the ladies on the back, how pretty. And it just has actually tells you how to, it has the patterns, it has the pictures of how to create some of these sweaters, hats, etc. So I just thought this was really very special, and so I picked that up as well. And then the last thing that I'm going to show you from the vintage shopping is this grab bag. I picked up of some buttons and some miscellaneous sewing items, and I have to tell you, I'm a softie for these two. So anyway, I did pick these up. It's a miscellaneous sewing notions, but I really love grabbing the cool buttons and everything. So now on to Target. Okay, at Target, I just picked up some clearance items, and I'm just going to show them to you really quickly. They did have a lot of craft things on clearance this weekend when I went by. These are alpha and number stickers, and you get a lot. You get 1,108 pieces. It's 8 pages for $2.48, and they are black and white. So I did pick those up. I never seem to have enough of the alpha stickers. All right. These were $1 at the dollar spot in Target, and these are just fun stickers for your planner or for cards or whatever. That one is 4 sheets, and then this one is Dr. Seuss. I love Dr. Seuss, so I got 2 different ones. Those are with foil. These are with foil. And so these are 2 different ones, and they had about 4 different ones if you're interested in Dr. Seuss. All right. Then I picked up some little pens. These are small clothespins, and you get 40 for $2.08. And so you get, these are already painted. Then I found these cute little vegetables on pins that you can paint for kids. These were $1 as well, but they're seasonal. So you may look for those if you're interested. I thought those were fun. Then I picked up some dollar washi. This is the metallic looking, and it's shiny, the foil, and it's holographic tape. That's what they call that, for $1. Then I picked up this at the dollar spot too. These are chalkboard little shapes, and this one is flowers. And then they had other ones as well. So you get 6. All right. Then the last thing that I picked up, these were just shapes, and they were all for 38 cents. And they're nice. They're thick shapes you can paint. So they had, I got the circle, I got the C, of course, and then I got a star. So anyway, 38 cents for your shapes, and the stars were a little bit more. I think they were 68 cents. But anyway, so if you're looking for some clearance things at your Target, run down there and see, because you may be surprised that they actually have a lot of craft items on clearance down there. And they have some kits and things too. I wasn't really looking for that. So anyway, I just wanted to share my haul with you, my vintage books that I'm so in love with, and then I wanted to share my Target clearance with you. So thank you for watching, and until next time, bye.